जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्धेष्वभिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि धर्मप्रोजितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनं श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः सद्यो हृद्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषिभिस्तत्क्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतम् पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरह कातर आजुहावा पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ओम श्रीमात्रे नमः। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। हरिः ओम everybody. We are doing Bhagavata Saptaha Mahayajna. Today we are at the 5th canto. We saw the elaborately Daksha Yajnam and then Prudhucharitra, all that elaborately. Now Nabhi and Merudeva's son Rushabhadeva Vrittantam. Rushabhadeva is born as Vishnu Amsha, like the same way like Pridhu Maharaj. Then 3 points are mentioned here. For Rushabhadeva, what it is Rajya Palana, means for us how to live our life. They are instructing in Bhagavatam for seekers like us, for everybody. How to do our duties. Because he is a king, he had to do Rajya Palana. And then he taught Brahmopadesham, Atma, self-knowledge to children. And then they went back to Avadhuta, left everything, and then sannyas ashramam. Like Avadhuta, he left everything and became like Avadhuta. Now, this Rushabhadeva is such a great person. He is very pious, always filled with Shanti, Vairagyam, and all of the great qualities, divine child. And everybody is happy. Slowly he is also growing and he is becoming famous. And Indra got jealous, and then he stopped raining the showers. He stopped rain stopped because all the rains are in his control. And then Rishabhadeva smiled. He started with his tapo shakti, he started the rains, so varsham. So that is what happened. That is how he is. And according to his father's instructions, he ruled the kingdom very well. Everybody was happy with him, pleased with him. Even earth is providing everything. All is Smt Shyamalam. And then that Raja, those days, that is called Ajanabhadesham. And then slowly he also married Jayanti. So the lady Jayanti. And then she is also a very pious lady. Slowly, see, they had 100 children. 100. And the first one is Bharata. So that is how we got the Bharata Desham. Ajanabhadesham became Bharata Desham. And as everybody is happy, and slowly he said he wanted to leave this Rajyam, got Vairagyam. And then that time he called all his children and said, I need to teach you the essential truth. And then he started the Atma Jnanam. Oh children, always, this is for us too. Please, always, instructions he is giving. Always leave the Ahankara Mamakaram, first instruction, Nenu Nadi. And then do Adhyatma Vidya, always acquire self-knowledge. Do Ekanta Jivanam, solitude. And then Indriya Jayam, always keep your mind under control. And then whenever the great people come, invite them. Adara bhavanto invite them. And Shastramulu, Satpurushulu have Vishwasam, Astikya Buddhi. And then do your bounden duties, Kartavya Karma, Vak Samayamanam, mouth, speech should be under control. And no, Sarvatra Bhagavan is the only one is there. And then with Tattva Vijnanam, self-knowledge, experience that knowledge. And then with use yoga sadhana and purify the Anthakarana Chatushtayam. And then slowly the Hrudaya Grandhi, means knot of the heart, get destroyed. Vidyate Hrudaya Grandhihi Chidyante Sarva Samshayaha Kshiyante Chasya Karmani Tasmin Drushte Paravare. All that knot of the heart get destroyed. Slowly he will experience Parabrahma Paramatma in your own heart. So whatever you do, bounden duties, do very well. That is the Upadesham he did. And then he is giving the profound statement. He is saying, Gurur nasa syat, swajano nasa syat, pitana sa syat, na janani nasa syat, daivam natat syat, napatischa sasyat, namo chayedyaha samupeta mrutyam. He's telling, if whoever does not teach this self-knowledge, even guru is not a guru. Father is not a father. Mother is not the mother. Wife, husband or wife, they are not the real wife. Jnanam, even any jnanam you acquire, that is not the real jnanam. So that is why this self-knowledge is absolutely important. Even he put the Daivam also. They don't teach self-knowledge, they are not the real gods. So like that, you just do your duties and always keep your heart on Bhagavan. And then now that Bhagavan, Rishabhadeva, we all do the Namaskaram. Nityanubhuta Nijalabha Nivrutta Trushtaha Shreyasya Tadrachanaya Chirasukta Buddhehe Lokasya Karunaya Bhayamatma Lokam Akhyan Namo Bhagavate Rishabhaya Tasmai. Vishwan Saina Rishabhadevanuke Namaskaramu. And then who taught that Atma Jnanam to that Rishabhadeva, oh Namaskaram. In this way, Shukayogi is telling Parikshin Maharaja, oh Parikshin Maharaja, that is the greatness of this Rishabhadeva. And slowly he got Vairagyam and went into Avadhuta, left everything, and started living alone, praying to God everywhere, just taking a dip in the Ganga water. So just roaming around, and finally he got the moksham and did aikyam to Parabrahma Paramatma. That's what this Vishnu Rishabhadeva is. And then now he crowned this, Rishabhadeva crowned his eldest son Bharata. And this Bharata is a story very interesting, and seekers like us very, very useful. And 3 janmas we are going to see right now. Bharata is also exceptionally great, always kept his heart at Bhagavan. And then according to his father's instruction, and he married Vishwarupa's daughter Pancha Janani, and then ruling very well. And slowly he got 5 sons. And then that Ajanabha Desham became Bharata Desham. Since that onwards, we call Bharata Desham. That's how India got Bharata Desham. So then how great he is. Sampracharatsu Nanayageshu Virachitanga Kriyeshva Purvam Yattat Kriyaphalam Dharmakhyam Pare Brahmani Yajna Purushe Sarvadevata Linganam Mantrana Marthani Yamakataya Sakshat Kartari Paradevatayam Bhagavati Vasudeve Eva Bhavayamana Atma Naipunyam Rudita Kashayo Havishu Advaryubhihi Gruhyamaneshu Sayajamano Yajnabhajo Devamstan Purushavayaveshu Abhyadhyayat. Like that, he is doing all the Yajna Karmas. All of them, he is not taking the results of that actions. Phala, karma phala tyagam. Tyage naike amrutatva manashuhu. That's what he is doing. All of them. Karma phalam he is offering to Vishnu Bhagavan, the Yajna Purusha. And then everybody is so pleased, always keeping his heart at Vasudeve Bhagavati, at Bhagavan Vasudeva, and doing everything and doing all the karmas with Nishkama karma, Ishwararpana buddhiya, for Antakarana Shuddhi, and remover of all raga, dvesha, attachment and aversion do not have towards anybody, all beings. And then like that, he is thinking about Sri Krishna Vishnu Bhagavan, Srivatsa Vaksham, Srivatsa Chihnam, Kaustubhamani, Vanamala, and then Paramapurusha always like that, yeah, and shining like that. He is every day remembering Bhagavan. And then he did Rajya Palana for so many years. Everybody was very happy with him. And slowly, slowly, he got Vairagyam, he crowned his son and left all this palace, kingdom, money, wealth, fame, name for Sri Krishna Paramatma, Vaikuntham, Vishnu Bhagavan. And then he went to Pulahastramam, that is called Harihara Kshetram, where Gandaki Nadi is there, where all the Salagramas, even now we can find Salagramas. That is called Gandaki Nadi. That's where he went there, and every day he is doing worship, Abhishekam to Vishnu Bhagavan, solitude. Everything is solitude. And Niyama Purvakam, Bhakti Bhavam, all of them. And every day he is doing Bhagavat Seva Tatparude Undenu. All this, because he is the Bhagavan is the Karma Pala Pradata. That is what he realized. And then he is playing, he is every day doing the sun god, Surya Bhagavan worship also. Paro Rajas Savitur Jata Vedo Devasya Bhargo Manasedam Jajana Sureta Sada Punara Vishya Cheshte Hamsam Grudranam Nrushadringirami Mimaha. See, Bhagavatam language is not like the Sanskritam only, but language is different. So if you read Ramayanam, Valmiki Ramayanam, Bharatam, Sanskritam is different. That is why Bhagavatam, you need really, you have to have a lot of Sanskrit knowledge, and terminology is different. Even I'm sure you must be noticing when you learned Sundarakanda chanting and these Bhagavata shlokas, lot of sandhis and even meaning also they used a lot of complicated words and meanings, but very loving. Chanting is beautiful itself. That is what the Bhagavatam power is, because Sri Krishna Paramatma is here. So that is why he's saying, oh Narayana Bhagavan, you are at the Savitru Mandalam, whatever we see every day, Jata Vedaha, and Devasya Bhargo, you are at the Surya Mandala Tejas, you are there. And then I am really meditating on you. And then like that, you are the, not only you give tejas to everybody, you nourish people and protect people. That is what you are. And to that Divya Tejas, I am surrendering, I am doing Namaskaram to you. Like that, he is doing Antaraditya Upasana, Hiranmaya Upasana to get into Paramatma. And slowly, slowly, while he is doing that, and one day, what happened is, Parikshin Maharaja is doing the sadhana, intense sadhana. One day, what happened is, and like that, Shuka Maharshi is saying, Ekadatu Mahanadyam Krutabhisheka Nayamika Avashyako Brahmaksharam Abhigrunano Muhurta Trayamutakante Upavivesha. One day he took the snanam at Gandaki river, and then he did the meditation for 2 hours, continuous, manasa, vacha, kayena, all of them. And then that moment, tatra tada rajan harini, pipasaya jalashayabhyasham, ekaivopajagama. At that moment, that one deer means lady. Lady means not the female lady. Lady means harinam. Like a deer came there and started drinking water. That lady, Pepiyamana, they are drinking water, and she is a pregnant lady, full pregnant, full-term pregnancy, full pregnant. And then she heard Mrugate Runato. She heard the lions roaring, like that. Big, loud, noisily roaring. she heard, that lady. Then she got so frightened, she wanted to go across the river. She tried to jump. Already she is afraid and she's trying to jump. In that moment, she delivered that baby. Baby deer was born at that moment. And then what happened is this Bharata, who is doing the Muni, Bharata Muni, he saw the baby floating in the river with anukampaya. Underline this word. We need this seekers, daya. Out of compassion, he lifted the baby and took care of the baby. See, daya is always good. That is the lesson also. Daya is always good, no doubt about it. But we have to use our discrimination. That is very, very important. That is the story Bhagavatam is telling us. So then what happened is slowly he got immersed with taking care of this baby deer. Aharaha tat poshana palana lanana prinananu dhyanena. Always a poshana, lalana, always how to feed the baby, what to do, when to feed, to change the diapers. Like that he's thinking always. All the Sandhya Vandana Kritam, remember how much meditation he did. He left everything, name, fame, power, money, wealth, Rajyam, kingdom, palace, everything he left and did meditation. All the meditation going down slowly, 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 one after the other. Why? Taking care of this deer. Why? Because of out of compassion he did this act. And then every day, oh, this deer, he's thinking about only deer. Mata Pitaro, she thinks I am the mother, father, and this deer will think I am the friend. All this, I better take care of this, the deer. And then all this Anushtanam, everything is gone. Even that Anushtanam, while meditating, he used to get up in the middle. What happened? Or halfway open, one eye see whether deer is there or not. All that, even when he is going for bringing the to forest to bring any food or anything, the dear baby is so small, she should this baby will not be able to walk, he used to carry on his shoulders, and like that she used to treat the deer. And then slowly everything, and immersed his body, mind, all the actions immersed in this deer, baby deer. And then if he cannot see, oh, what happened to this lady baby? Maybe all the ferocious animals might have eaten. Like that, she used to pray Bhagavan also. Oh, Bhagavan, bring that lady to me. All the sadhana is gone. Now a lady sadhana became. And then like that, and please, Bhagavan, if the lady is safe, I feel very, very happy. And then I will do namaskaram to you. Like that, he is do lady Brahmanam, he has that dear sadhana. And then slowly it is so many years have happened like this. And then what happened is at the end, tadanimapi parshvavartinam atmajamivanushocim tam abhivikshamano mruga evabhiniveshitamana visrujya lokamimam saha mrugena kalevaram mrutamanu namruta janmanu smruti taravan mruga shariramavapa. Like that, slowly, while thinking about deer, and then he left his body. Antakale jamameva smaran muktva kalevaram. That he forgot. Thinking about Bhagavan, he thought about only the baby deer. And then all according to our bhavas, Bhagavan gives the birth. With that birth, again he took the second birth. What happened? He born as a deer. And then, but good thing is, because he's a great Mahatma, Bhagavan gave him the Purva Janma Smriti. He had the Purva Janma Smriti. Even though he was born the what do you call, baby deer body, but he had the Purva Janma Smriti. Then what happened? He's thinking one day in that deer form, aho kashtam brashtoham atmavatam anupadhadya vimuktasa asta sangasya vivikta punyaranya sharaнаsyatmavata atmani sarvesham atmanam Bhagavati Vasudeve tadanu Sravana Manana Sankirchana Aradhana Anusmaranaabhi Yogena Ashunya Sakala Yamena Kalena Samavishitam Samahitam. Like that, he's saying, now, no matter what, I'm not going to get attached with this dear group. I'm going to keep my heart at Vishnu Bhagavan, thinking about Vishnu Bhagavan, Shravana, Manana, Sankirtana, all that I'm going to do, aharahaha, day and night. Thinking like that, he left his birthplace, Kalanjara. That place is Kalanjara. He left that place and then went back to Pulasthashramam, where is Gandaki Nadi is there. There he stayed in solitude because now he is afraid of attachments, all these relationships. He went in solitude. Slowly, he prayed to Bhagavan and left his body. Then Mrugatva Nimitta Vasanameva Ganayan Mrugashariram Tirthoda Kaklinnam Vutsa Sarja. He left his body, O Parikshin Maharaja, he left his body, the dear body. That is what Shukam Harshi is saying. Now, the third birth we are going to see. This is the most profound statement, very, very, very beautiful teaching he is going to do. And then he was born at a Brahmin family, Angirasa Gotra. This Brahmin family is very, very pious and great family. In that family, this Bharata was born again. And father is very impressed with this boy. And then, but this boy remembered the Purvajanma Smriti. And then thinking, no matter what, I'm not going to get involved with the worldly things. I'm going to, whatever happens, I'm going to be quiet. I'm not going to open my mouth. And then he's becoming like a jada, andha, like a beautiful tatrapi svajana sangacha, brusha mudvija mano bhagavataha, karma bandha vidvamsana, shravana, smarana, guna, vivarana, charanaravinda yuganam manasa, vidadacha adatmanaha, pratigata ma shankamano, Bhagavad Anugrahena, Anusmrita, Swapurva Janma Valiratmana, Unmatta Jadandha Badira Swarupena Darshayamasa Lokasya. What I am going to do, he made the decision. Inside I am going to think about Bhagavan, Sri Krishna Bhagavan, Srivatsa Vakshankam, Kaustubhamani, Shankachakra Gadada, Padma Dharinchina, Vishnumurti Rupam. I am going to think about all the Leela and all that Charitra. But outside, I am going to look like I am Andha Jada, as though I am not listening anything. And then I am not going to speak to anybody. That's the decision he made. And then compassionate father, he said he is born out of a Brahmana family. I have to teach him Sandhya Vandanam, Veda Jnanam, everything. He worked very hard with his son, but he would not, he would do the other way. He would never say no. You know, some kids say no. He would never say no. Please, dad, don't teach me. Not like that. He was listening whatever daddy said, and then, but he would not do it. That's all. And then all of them, slowly with this, father got really attached to the son. Oh, how is he going to live? How is he going to survive with that worry? He left his body. With that, even mother also left. Now he has 9 brothers and they are all married. They are all settled very well. They are, everybody is staying in the house. And then everybody is treating him with mana, avamana. Nobody, because he is not speaking, walking like a madman. And with a big body, by Bhagavan's grace, he has a big balishtam back, like nowadays, like 6-pack body. Body is very strong. And then he's walking like as though he's not interested in anything, anybody. So then they named him Jada Bharata. And then whatever they used to give, he used to eat, all the leftovers, everything they used to give his sister-in-laws. He would not open his mouth. And then slowly, even brother said, okay, he's so strong, let him give some work. And then he put him at their fields. Go and take care of our own fields, all the polamuru. At night, take care of them. And he went at night and stayed there and thinking about Parabrahma, Paramatma, Vishnu Bhagavan. And that time, what happened is, one thieves, all of them attacked this Jada Bharata. What happened is that a chief of the thieves he did not have children. So he is doing one balidanam. He needed a person. So then they are all looking. Then what happened? They found this Jadabharata. Oh boy, this is perfect man for our Bali. And then they grabbed him and took him to Balidanam. And he did not even open his mouth, Jadabharata. Then they gave him bath and gave him new clothes, put big tilakadharana and all that, and then dressed him well. And then they had the sharp knife, a khadgam in their hands, and they lifted that axe to kill the Jadabharata, and in front of Bhadrakali, because they are Bhadrakali Upasakas. And then what happened is, right that moment, Sakshat Brahma Rishi Sutasya Nirvairasya Sarvabhuta Suhrudaha Sunayam Api Ananumata Malambanam Tadupalabhya Brahma Tejasa Ati Durvishahena Damdahyamanena Vapusha Sahasa Uchachata Saiva Devi Bhadrakali. Bhadrakali could not, they were about to kill that Jadabharata. That moment, Bhadrakali Mata could not take it anymore. She came out with Tejas Swarupini, out from that Murti, Archa Murti. Then right away, she killed all these people with that their knife. And then because she knows this Jadabharata is not an ordinary person. He is great Mahatma, extraordinary person. His heart is filled with Vishnu, and that is why he is Brahma Jnani. And then that's why I have to protect him. So Bhadrakali protected this Jadabharata. But even then, Jadabharata did not open his mouth. If Devi or Devata appears, we have seen everybody did stutis. No stuti, nothing. Jadabharata just left, because he is a great soul. And then his Hrudaya Gandhi has destroyed in him. Anyway, that's how the slowly happened. And another incident happened. Again, he is walking like a madman. And one day he is walking, and then king of that place, Rahu Gana king, Raja, and going on this way. And then all of them, they used to take the kings in the palanquin. People are carrying Rahu Gana Maharaja in that palanquin. So many people are there. That moment, if somebody got sick, they are short of one person. Then they saw this strong Jadabharata. They asked him to come and please help our palanquin. Maharaja is sitting in that. So Jadabharata agreed, not opening his mouth. He started carrying. Because he is a Daya Swarupunu, he is walking on the street, he is watching his foot wherever he may not step, he might step on the animals or ants or all that. He is watching his step and going this way, that way, walking. Then this Rahugana Maharaj got so mad. What is happening? He asked these sevakas. They said, "Oh Maharaja, sorry, excuse us. We hired a new person. Because of this new person, this is what is happening." Then Rahugana got curious. Let us see who is this new person. He thought he might be very old or skinny guy. He saw this strong and powerful Jadabharata. Then sarcastically he says, "Oh, you are so weak. You don't have energy. That's why you are behaving like this." And then he got. Then that's what he did. Sarcastic way he's saying. Our people say "Egatali Vyangyam," like that he's saying. And then he slowly got so mad. If you do not behave proper way, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to take out, like that, because he's a king. King can do anything, whatever he wants. Then Jadabharata opened his mouth. He said, "Oh Maharaja, Tvayoditam Vyaktamapmavipravlabdam Bhartu Same Syadhyadi Veera Bharaha Gamturyadi Syadadi Gamyamadha Piveti Rashau Navidam Pravadaha." See, I am not this body. He started his Brahma Vidya to this king. I am not this body. Who is carrying what? No, nobody is doing anything. You think I'm not? You are not the king. I'm not the servant. Who are you going to punish? All these, he gives a big list. Staulyam, Karshyam, Jadhaya, Adhayascha, Kshudbhayam, Drudbhayam kaliricha jaracha nidra ratirmanyuraham madaha shucho dehe na jatasya himena samtihi. All of them, old age, desires, and then all the afflictions, sorrow, hungry, thirst, and then all of them, even depression, all of them is only for this body. Sthula, Sukshma, Karana, Sarira, they go through all this. But this Atma will never get all this. Atma never born and then never dies. So that is what he is teaching, start teaching. Then that moment, Shuka Maharshi is saying, oh Parikshin Maharaja, this Rahugana Maharaja realized he is not a small person, he is a Mahatma. Because he is also going for Tattva Jignasu, he is going to Kapila Maharshi to gain self-knowledge, Atma Jnana. So that is why he immediately realized he is a Mahatma. Then he is asking, Kastvam Nigodashcharasi Dvijanam Bibarshi Sutram Katamo Vadhutaha Kasyasi Kutratya Ihapi Kasmat Kshemaya Naschedati Nautashlokaha. Oh Mahatma, who are you? Please explain to me. Tell me who you are. Because you are speaking great words. You are not a small person. And then are you Kapila Maharshi? Are you Dattatreya Maharshi? Are you really came out of Vishnuvamsa or to take care of all us, to protect all of us? Like that he said. And then he might have a question. He did not open. Why did he open his mouth now? So what he is saying is, our Bhashakara says, because he knows that Rahugana Maharaj is going for the Tattva Vijnanam, then that's the moment he opened his mouth. So like that, now Rahugana Maharaj asked so many questions. I asked him how to attain the self-knowledge, what needs to be done, what sadhanas we need to do. All of them, this Jadabharata explains very well. And then slowly, he got liberation and got the moksham. That is how this Jadabharata story is. Oh Parikshin Maharaja, I told you in detail. And then that Bharata, I'm doing namaskaram to that Bharata Muni. Like that, he concluded Jadabharata Upakhyanam. And then now he's starting, because Parikshan Maharaja asked so many questions. Now he's asking, oh Shuka Maharshi, I want to know how about this earth and Surya, all these nakshatra, I see all of them. I want to know all this in detail. Please tell me. This is called Bhuvana Kosha Varnanam. All this really beautiful description is given in Bhagavatam. See, this is the Puranas have some kind of rules, or they follow instructions, they follow like Siddha principles they follow. All Puranas, they have this whole Srishti, Bhuvana Kosham, all this Vyavastha they have to explain. Even Devi Bhagavatam it comes, Bhagavatam comes, like that. Puranas, this is the speciality of Puranas. Okay, like that. Then Cheturdasha Bhuvanas. And then you might have a question. Let me give you answer right now. Why do they have to explain all this? Then Shankaracharya gives beautiful reply. He says, for two reasons. When we describe all these lokas, all these, what happens is, first thing, you develop devotion, because everything came from Bhagavan. Nothing is there except Bhagavan. And then towards this world, you develop Vairagyam. Means gaining the knowledge and develop the Vairagyam. That's the two reasons. They explain this in detail. And then Bhuvana Kosha Vyavastha, Cheturdasha Bhuvanalu, all 14 words. And then Jyotirmaya Lokalu. And then how the earth came, Pataladi, Adho Lokalu, all of them, how they appeared, how they, all this came, all this explained. How many lokas and where the jivas are after they leave this body. They, according to their own karma phalas, they stay in their loka, in these lokas, in subtle body, and experiences all the enjoyments are the sins according to their sins, all the results of their own actions. And Urdhva lokas, Punya Purusha stays, Adho lokas, Papa Puishta people lives, and then Mishrama loka, that is what? Bhumi, earth, and then Mishrama Punyam, Papa Punya are kind of mixed, depends on the ratio also. If they have heavy punyam, they are born in the right place, at the right place, even on earth. Anybody, even dogs also, example, some dogs are street dogs, some dogs are business people or celebrities dogs. We see that they get diamond jewelry. Like that, it depends on their purva karma. Any yoni they are born, they will be born at the right place, and then right nice low place they are born. And then Purva Lokas people, they experience all the bhogas. They are only experienced lokas. They are not karma bhumi. Only bhulokam you can do karma. And then that's the only place you can do all the sadhana to upliftment of this jiva. Like this, he explains. And bhumi also became Navadvipam. In that Jambu Dvipam, I'm going to explain. That is where Bharata Varsham is. Jambu Dvipe Bharata Varshaye. We say it in our puja every day. In that, again, Ilavritam, Ramyakam, Hiranmayam, Kuru, Hari, Kimpurusha, Bharata Varsham, and Ketumala, Bhadrashva. Like that, there are Dvipas are there. And then again, this whole Bhumi is Dvipam, Khandam, and Varsham. Like that, it is divided. And then even in these places, Bhagavan is prayed in different forms and names and rupas. I'm going to mention one. Kimpurusha Varshamlo, they explained in detail. Ramarupa Aradhana, Hanumat Saveta Ramarupa Aradhana. But now we are in Kali Yuga, in the earthly field. How about here? Then you might have the question. Let us see what Bharata Varsham. Here now we do Naranarayana Upasana. Means Naranarayana are still here doing tapas in Badarikashramam, taking care of us. Because of their tapas only, we are all protected. And they are giving us bhakti, jnana, vairagyam. And then all the dharma, jnana, shastras, all of them are protected. Even now, everything is available. Why? Even Kali Yuga, everything is available. Kali is there. But still, because of their tapas, everybody is protected. They are going to be here until Kalpantam. Oh, Parikshit Maharaja, this is what happened. Now, let us do that as Naranarayana Namaskaram. And then beautiful shloka. Om Namo Bhagavate Upashamalolaya Uparatanatmaya Namo Akinchina Vittaya Rushibhrushabhaya Naranaranaya Paramahamsa Paramagurave Atma Ramadhipataye Namo Namaha. So, Bhagavan, you are already peaceful, ever peaceful, and you are all, you don't have the anatma, only you are embodiment of atma, and you are the giver of everything to everybody, and you are the greatest of rishis, greatest of the rishis of rishis, and you are Naranarayana. To that Naranarayana, I am doing the Namaskaram. You are Atma Rama, revel in your own self. So like that, all these, whoever meditates, they will get the Narayana blessings. Like that, Bharata Desham is the Karma Bhumi, and Narayana, we have to do the Upasana, and then whole Bhuvana is filled with Bhagavan. And then when the Sagaras did the digging the bhumi, then all the Upadvipas are also happened. Upakhandar. Swarnapastram, Avartanam, Ramanakam, Mandaraharinam, Panchajanyam, Simhalam, Lanka. See, all of them, they belong to Bharatakanda, Jambudvipe. Now we may not even have, most 75% is gone, according to Bhagavatam. So big is this Jambu Dvipam. Like that, and then slowly Surya Gamanam, so how does all the also explained. And then let us see about Bharata Varsham, how many Parvatas, even they are all Devatas, even listening to their names give us Punyam. All the Parvata, so many nadis are mentioned. Malaya Parvatam, Mangala Prastham, Mainakam, Trikutachalam, Rushabhamu, Kutakamu, Kolakamu, Sahyadri. This Trikuta Parvatam we see in Ramayanam, Sundarakanda. Sahyadri, Devagari, Rushyamukam, even that comes in Ramayana, Sundarakanda. Srishailam, this is in Andhra, we all know, that's where this Shiva Bhagavan is there, Jyotirlingam. Venkatachalam, Bhagavan Venkatesha, Lord Govinda Bhagavan ki Jai, and then Mahendragiri, Varidharamu, Vinjagiri, Shuktimantamu, Ruttigiri, Pariyatramu, Dronamu, Chitrakutam, Govardhanamu, Raivatakamu, Kakubamu, Nilagiri, Gokamukhamu, Indrakiladri, that is in Vijayawada, that's where Durga Mata is there. The Durga Mata ki Jai, she's protecting all of them. All the Devatas are residing there. That is why we are doing these Parvatas. And now Nadis, Chandravasha, all the Nadis we lost. Chandravasha, Tamraparni, Avatoda, Kutamala, Vaihayasi, Kaveri. Now we hear that Veni, Payasvini, Sharkaravarta, Tungabhadra, even now we hear that. Krishna, we have that. Venya, Bhimaradi, Godavari, we hear that. Nirvyanja, Payoshti, Tapi, Reva, Surasa, Narmada, Charmanvati, Sindhu, Andhamu, Mariyu, Shonamu. And then Mahanadi, Vedasmriti, Rishukulya, Trisama, Kaushiki, Mandakini, Yamuna, Saraswati. That's where Yamuna Nadi Tiram, we hear lot of Krishna Leelas. Dashamaskandam, we see that. Saraswati, Drushadvati, Gomati, Sarayu Nadi. That's where Rama Bhagavan's story happened. Ramayanam, we hear this. Rodaswati, Saptavati, Sushoma, Shatadru, Chandrabhaga, all these Chandrabhaga, Nadi Tiram, so many bhaktas stayed there. Marudhvadra, Vitasta, Asniki, Vishwa, Ani, they are all great rivers and great Mahanadis. And then now this way, Parikshit Maharaju is telling, Shukamarshi is telling to Parikshit Maharaja, Tajyada Swarna Prastas Chandra Shukla Avartano, Ramanako, Mandara Harinaha, Panchajanyaha, Simhalo, Lanketi. Evam tava Bharatottama Jambudvipa Varsha Vibhago Yadhopadesha Mupavarnitaha iti. O Parikshit Maharaja, whatever I heard from my gurus, I taught you all this in detail. So this, all of them, Jambudvipa Varnana, I gave you. All this, everything is in Bharata Varsha, I gave you in detail. Like that, he told, and Loka, Loka Varnana, all that. Grahamula Sthiti, how the Surya, Chandra, Grahamulu means 9 planets. Surya, Chandra, Shukra, Buddha, Angaraka, Shani. Shani, people are interested. I'm going to tell you one quick point. Shani Graha stays in his own Rashi 2.5 years. And then all the Kujagraham, all of them, what is the distance between them, how powerful they are, and what is the expansion, all that is explained in Bhagavatam. How many yojanas, all that. And then Shimshumara Chakram, all the nakshatras, Ashwini, Bharani, Ashresha, Mrugasira, Shravana, all the nakshatras are also explained. Khagola Varnana, beautifully all this. And then slowly, Parikshit Maharaju is also mentioned about Narakas. Oh, Parikshit Maharaja, there are 21 Narakas, and then 4 more Narakas are also added to that. Hell, Naraka means hell. And then I'm going to give you their names. And then because of their Nama Rupa, I can't see, division took place. Tamisramu, Andhatamisramu, Rauravamu, Maharauravamu, Kumbhipakamu, Kalasutramu, Asipatravanamu, Sukaramukhamu, Andhakupamu, Krumibhojanamu, Samdamshanamu, Taptasurmi, Vajrakantaka Shalmani, Vaitarani, Puyodamu, Pranarodhamu, Vishasanamu, Lala Bhakshanamu, Sarameyadanamu, Avichi, Ayappanamu, Anunavi, what their names. Kaka Kshara Kardamamu, Rakshogana Bhojanamu, Shula Protamu, Dandashukamu, Avata Nirodhanamu, Paryavartanamu, Suchi Mukhamu. Like that, another 7 are there. Because now population is growing at Naraka. They know in Kali it happens, though they included 21 plus 7. All these Narakas are there. Then Parikshit Maharaja got a doubt. So what happened? He said, oh Parikshit Maharaja, then he's saying, beautiful shloka, this Shuka Maharshi is concluding this adhyaya and saying, Bhudvipa Varsha Saradadrina Baha Samudra Patala Ding Naraka Bhagana Loka Samstha Gita Mayatavan Rupadbhutamishvaresya Mishvarasya. Oh Parikshit Maharaja, I explained everything again. Prudvi, Dvipa, Varsha, Nadi, Parvata, Samudra, Patala, directions, and Naraka, Jyotirganas, all of them I explained. Why? Because everything is Bhagavan's Sthula Rupam, that is Virat Rupam. So that is how you have to meditate. Everything is Bhagavan's Virat Swarupam. That's why we did the Virat Swarupam. Don't think, why do you have to know all these narakas? That is what a question Parikshit Maharaju has. He's asking, Adhuneha Mahabhaga, Yadhaiva Narakan Naraha, Nanograyata Nan Veneyat, Tanme Vyakhyatu Marhasi. Oh, Shuka Maharshi, Mahatma, he explained about all these narakas. Please tell me, how do we get out of this hell, narakas? And then how do we do prayaschitta karmas? Please explain to me. Then Parikshit Maharaj says, see, we have to remove these sins from Mule Kutare. Sinful tendencies have to be removed. If they don't remove, what happens? All the sins will prop up. Like how the, let us say, if you cut the tree, somewhere, especially weeds, they come out again. Like that, all these tendencies will come back. For that, Tattva Jignasa is important. Then he gives nice 9 sadhanas, beautiful sadhanas. Nashnata Padyamevanam Vyadhayo Bhibavantihi Evam Niyamadrajan Shanai Kshemaya Kalpate. O Maharaja, Tapasa Brahmacharyena Shamena Chadamena Cha Tyagena Satya Shauchabhyam Yamena Niyamena Cha Deha Vagbuddhijam Tiraha Dharmagyaha Shraddhayanvitaha Kshipanchagam Mahadapi Venugulmamivanalaham Kechit Kevalaya Bhaktya Vasudeva Parayanaha Agham Dunvanti Katsnena Niharamiva Bhaskaraha. Oh, Parikshit Maharaja, the process is Vasudeve Bhagavati. This Vasudeve Bhagavati, if you read the shlokas, that much maybe you can do the homework, and how many times this word came, that's Vasudeve Bhagavati, like that. First thing, you have to take ashrayam to Bhagavan Vasudeva, and then what you need to do, dharmam, and then with Shraddha, you need to develop Shraddha, Astikya Buddhi, Dhira, you have to become Dhiraha, Tapasu, and then Brahmacharyam, Indriya Nigraham, all the organs of perception, they are the one bother us. Eyes, nose, ears, mouth. Mouth has 2 things. All of them, they bother. Always want to eat, always want to talk. That's why dangerous. And then have the Vak Samyamanam. And then Dhanam, charity. And then stability of mind. Bhahyabhyantara Shuchihi, outside and inside. Yama, Niyama. And then all of them, you just do strictly with Niyama Palana. Slowly, you will be removed from all these sins, O Parikshit Maharaja. And then at the topmost is the Namasmarana, is the most important sadhana, especially in Kali Yugam, O Parikshit Maharaja. So one time I heard the conversation between Vishnu Dutas and then Yamadutas. That conversation I'm going to share with you. That's what I'm going to tell you. Like that, he's saying, Kanya Kubje Dvijaha Kaschid Das Kanya Kubje Dvijaha Kaschid Dasi Pati Rajamilaha Namna Nashta Sadacharo Dasyaha Samsarga Dushitaha. What happened is, there is a city called Kanya Kubjam. In that, there is a beautiful, nice Sadbrahmana family is there. And they have a son named Ajamila. And all the they are all doing always praying to God and Veda Jhanam, like that they are all doing. And then see, this Ajamila also very great devotee, doing tapascharya, Sandhya Vandanam, and praying to God, Veda Jhanam, very well, very trained, Yama Niyama, all of them he has. And he's also married and he has children and living pious life. One day, what happened is, he went to the forest to bring the samidas. Samidas means firewood. And then he went there, and then he saw one drishyam. What need to be he should not be seen, that scene he has seen. And one man and woman enjoying themselves. And somehow he loved that girl, that lady, and he fell in love with her. And then he started going. Like that, and then he had a lot of children with her. He left all the Vedadhyanam, everything, all nothing, no jhanam, no meditation, no Bhagavad Aradhana, always serving her and having children, indulge in sense pleasures. And then even though he had his wife, and then slowly he became 80-year-old. Luckily, one thing he did, good is, he had 3 children. One son, youngest son, he named as Narayana. And then he's always attached to this Narayana because he's the youngest child. Parents are always, they say, get attached to the younger one. And so that is why he's so attached to the younger son. And slowly he became old, and then he's almost leaving the body. Yamadutas appeared in front of him. Yamadutas came, and then what happened? He saw them, ferocious Yamadutas. He got so scared. That moment, what happened is, Dure Kridana Kasaktam, Dure Kridana Kasaktam, Putram Narayana Hvayam, Plavitena Svarenochena, Ajuhava, Akulendriyaha. He said, Narayana Hvayam, Narayana. That's what he said. Seeing this Yamaduta, Narayana Namam came from his mouth, because Vasanas, that boy is playing outside, he did not hear. And when he said this Narayana, Vishnu Dutas also appeared. Narayana Namam, where is this? Vishnu Bhagavan has to come. And Vishnu Dutas came because to take his body. Then they are all dialogue between them. They said, why are you here, the Yamadutas? This body belongs to us. We have to take. Ajamila is still there in Konapranam, they say. And then he's listening to this conversation. And then Yamaduta said, this body belongs to us. We did so many papas, so many, all these mischievous things. Then he does not have any punya karma. Why are you here? Then Vishnuduta said, the reason we are here is Narayana Namam. Remember that Shuka Maharshi is saying, Namocharana gives the punyam, the liberation in Kali Yuga. The power of Narayana Namam, that's this way they are explaining in story format. Because he said Narayana, that's why we came. And then immediately Yamaduta got a doubt. He went to their chief, Yama Maharaj. Then Maharaj, this is what happened. We went there to bring this Ajamila. Vishnuduta also came. What to do now? We can. You told us to bring that Ajamila, and what can you instruct what to do? Then Yamaduta said, never touch Bhagavan devotees, especially Narayana devotees. Never touch them. That is not our department. Leave him. Let them worry about it. Let them take care of him, because he's a great devotee. That's not our department. Chod do. That's what he instructed his dutas. And then the Vishnu dutas are also left, because he said Narayana Namam. He was also thinking Ajamila. All the flashback is going in front of his mind. Really, what they said is true. What happened to me? I was a bhakta, devotee, Vaidadhyanam. Everything I really lost. I was indulging in sense pleasures. All this. Then he regained everything. And then after that, he became very healthy and started Narayana Namam, Narayana Upasana, and spreading this Namam everywhere. And finally, he became liberated. That is what power of this Narayana Namam. Oh, Parikshit Maharaja, this is the only solution to get out of these sins and narakas. This is what the process, this is what has to be done. Oh, Parikshit Maharaja. And then he gives another important point. Suryogni kammarudgavaha Soma Sanjahani Dashaha Kamkuha Kalo Dharma Iti Hete Daihyasya Sakshinaha. He's saying, when we do sins, we are thinking nobody is watching. And then I can do whatever I want. I can indulge in anything. But Bhagavan created 9 cameras, 9 windows are there taking flashes. How, instantaneously 9 cameras are watching us. They are Surya, Agni, Akasha, Vayu, Indriyas, Chandra, Sandhya, Ratrimbavalu, Dikkulu, Jalamu, Prudhvi, Kalamu, Dharmamu. All of them, the time, morning, evening, Sandhya Kalam, all of them, everybody is watching us. Never think nobody is watching and you can indulge in anything. This is heart, the power of Mahanubhava, Parikshit Maharaja. So keep doing Nama Sankirtana. Like that, he is explaining. And then this Parikshit Maharaja want to know more in detail. So then he says, what happened is, then I'm going to, if you do sins, what happens? I'm going to explain to you. What happened is, one time, Indra was so powerful, very wealthy, and became arrogant. And then what happened? All the devatas gathered for what do you call conference. All the devatas list is given, all of them. Marganas, Ashtavasus, Ashwini Kumaras, Ekadasha Rudru, Dvadashaditya, Vishwe Devata, Sadhyuru, Siddhuru, and then Gandharvalu, Kinnara, Kimpurusha, Yaksha, Apsarasas, all of them are doing stuti to Indra. And that moment he got very arrogant and became very proud of himself. While everything is happening, Bruhaspati, Devata's guru, entered. Then Indra saw Guru, but out of ignorance, as though he did not see, he acted like as though he did not see. He did not receive him with humility or devotion or nothing. He did not do. He did not even get up from his seat out of ignorance and proud, proud and pride. And then Bruhaspati also knew, because he is a Loka Guru. He said, quietly he left. He knew Indra saw him, but quietly he left. Later on, slowly Indra realized his mistake. What did I do? I did Guru Ninda. I did that. I have to go and do the pranams to my Guru, take refuge. Paschatapam started coming to him. And then he went to Bruhaspati's house, but Bruhaspati, he was not there. With his yoga power, he went to other worlds. He sent all his people look for Bruhaspati. Nobody could find Bruhaspati. Indra knew his patanam, downfall is going to come. He knew that Guru Dushana, Bhagavad Dushana, downfall will be certain. No doubt. That's what we have seen in Dakshayagnya. This is what is going to happen. Indra Bhagavan also. And then that is the power of all these sins. You have to do prayashchitam. Then what happened? They all went to Brahmaji, did the stuti. Oh Brahma, then ahobata, whatever you did, that is very, very, you should not have done. Whatever you did, you never should insult your Guru. This is a very, very Veda Vedas. Go means cow, Govinda, 3 of them, you should never insult them. All the Brahmajnanis, cow and Govinda, always you have to treat them with respect. So you are going to see the results. And now Rakshasas are going to be powerful. They are going to attack you. He's instructing all the Devatas. Then what to do? Then he said, you don't have Purohita to do Yajna Yagadi Karmas. Then you have to do Upasana to Tvashta Bhagavan. And Tvashta Bhagavan's son, Vishwarupa, is going to help you. In this way, Parikshit Maharaju is explaining, oh Parikshit Maharaja. Then they requested Vishwarupa to come and do all the Deva Ganas Puja and then do all the Yajna Yagati Kratus. And then that's what he's doing. Who? Vishwarupa. He has 3 heads. Vishwarupa has 3 heads. And then doing like a priest, he's doing everything. While he's offering all these dravya, havya, all the materials, what he's doing is that Devata's Aradhana, he's doing Devata Swaha, Swaha, like that he's doing the mantra. But inside what he's doing is offering mentally everything to Rakshasas also. Why? Because his father is a devotee, Tvashta Maharaja, Devata. but his mother is a Rakshasi, Asuri side. That's what happened. And then he has a cousins, right? All the Rakshasas are cousins. So he is kind of attached to them. He said, doing the both ways, doing adharma. Then Indra noticed. He said, I have to do punishment, give the punishment. Even though it is adharma karyam for me, loka kalyanartham, I should do this. Because Rakshasas, negative people should not be, never be powerful. That is his purpose behind loka kalyanartham. That's why it should not happen. Then he just killed this Vishwarupa with 3 heads. All these 3 heads became the birds, Kaujupitta, and then Pichuka, the bird we say Pichuka, and then Titu Pitta. All the small birds, the 3 became like a birds. And then now, so here, let me give you a couple of points, then I will conclude. And then what happened is, he did the great person. Vishwarupa is a great Mahatma, Brahmana. Then Indra got Brahmahatya dosham. That's what happens if we do bad things to good people. Then he has to give this Brahmahatya dosham to somebody. Somebody has to receive. Then what happened is, out of compassion, 4 things came forward. One is Nela, earth, water, trees, and women. They came out of compassion. They came forward to take this sin, Brahmahatya dosham. Then because they took this Brahmahatya dosham, this defect, Indraji also, Indra blessed them, gave them 1 boon to each one of them. Like for earth, whatever he is, because he took the Brahmahatya patakam, what happened is, earth has they have the Chaviti Nela antar, where there is nothing grows there. There they cannot do any yajna yagadi karmas. That is what that is called Chaviti Nela. That is the curse. And varam is, when if you dig the earth, no matter how deep you go, it can be, you can fill that earth. That is the varam he got, boon. And then water, the sin is froth and bubbles. That's why we don't use those for worshipping any yajna yagadi karmas. They are sin, all the froth and bubbles. And then water, that water, if you dig it, it keeps on coming. That is why now water, if they don't have, they go deep. And then that's why water will come if you dig deep. That's the boon water got. And trees, the sin is they get that stickiness in the trees, like a sticky thing. That is a sin. And then varam, the boon is, if you cut the tree, the branches will come out. That is the varam they got. And then strila, for women, the dosham, defect is the rajasvala dosham. The 3 days they get it. That's what they defect. Then they cannot do any yajna yagadi karmas. And varam is matrutvam. With that, all the Brahmahatya patakam, all this he distributed. And then so then slowly Tvashta, this what happened, his father got very upset. Who? Tvashta Bhagavan, Vishwarupa's father. Tvashta got very mad at Indra. He said, I have to do something to destroy this Indra. Then he started doing the yajna. What he did is, he created the Vrutrasura. So he did the yajnam. You have to come and kill Indra. That's what he did, the yajnam. And then Vrutrasura appeared, very ferocious and very, 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 very ferocious person appeared in front of Tvashta. And then, so he is also doing a lot of destruction to all the devatas, like that it is going on. This Vrutrasura Vadha is a beautiful story. Bhagavatam center point, this has to be listened by everyone. Gives us a lot of punyam. Even though he's asura, This Vritrasura is the greatest. We have to listen to this. This we will take care of tomorrow. Vritrasura Vadha. All that, how it happened, what happened, all this we are going to do tomorrow. Om Sri Matre Namaha. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Harihi Om, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, it's only 12.